What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. Right, guys, we are now going to be taking a look at XRP here. There is actually some good news. Check this out, guys. So SEC won't postpone Ripple lawsuit appeal until after Gensler's departure, right? So you guys know that Gensler's departure is going to be on the 20th of this month, and it is coming up fairly soon. So here we go. Check this out. Ripple Chief Legal Officer Stuart Alderodi tweeted on January 14th that the SEC has refused to postpone the hearing on its appeal to a favorable sentence. Okay, guys. So this is significant news here. Check this out. The regulator filed its appeal in mid-October 2024 after a July 2023 ruling partially favored the Ripple by concluding that the company's sales of XRP to retail investors on digital asset platforms did not violate U.S. securities laws. Guys, this is actually pretty damn good stuff. Okay, guys. So this is telling you right now that decisions are not going to be made until Gensler is out of the office, man. So we are looking okay, guys, and the price action is reacting pretty positively on XRP as we speak. So let's go ahead and take a look at those time frames. Let's look at these charts right now, man. These charts, right? So good stuff, guys. If you were able to come in for the live stream last night for the XRP analysis, then you would have known here to grab yourself. Well, I mean, actually, you know what, guys? We've already been talking about this, right? This is the major play that we spoke about, right? This is the entry area where you guys knew that it was going to be around 239, 243 potential bottom, even all the way down to that 233 level, right? So we definitely got that, guys, and we from that moment have been leading towards an upside and an upside and an upside. So as you can see here, we have now officially met our top side targets from the concentrated area that we wanted, right? And in fact, this zone 2, we were looking for a 304, and price action has reached a total top side of 302.38. So very good stuff indeed, guys. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel always, okay, guys? So now the upside targets beyond this, right? So remember that we were talking about what the hell is even this huge space here, right, guys? So just to remind you over what that is, let's look at this on a bi-weekly perspective so that you can understand and remember what that is, right? So this is your ascending triangle, right angle triangle breakout, right, guys? The area that I'm looking for in a more macro space, right, of course, I'm going to give you a little bit of a further out target here, but that would be by measuring the area of breakout, right? So this would be roughly around this candle here on the bi-weekly time frame. So adding the drawings right back in, since that is the area to kind of observe, then you would take a trend line right from the top end to the very bottom end of the regression here, and then you would apply it to that area on top of the triangle, right? And this gives you a target of about $8.23. Okay, guys. So that is kind of the larger targets that I'm observing for the more I guess midterm, right? So let's just go ahead and be patient on this, guys. But so far, guys, from our initial entry of around 58 cents, we are now above the 290s and kind of sitting there, right, guys? So remember that the all-time high on this is just about $3.30. That, I think, could be the next target here as soon as we get above a certain area, right, guys? So I'm going to go ahead and give you this information just like this. You know what? We're going to present it within the here we go. Check this out. I think we got it within this ticker. No, we're going to use it. Yeah, let's use it here, guys. So let's go ahead and put up the volume profile with nodes, right? So I want you to kind of take a look at these zones here, and I need to express to you from a more immediate, let me see if I can actually put it from a more immediate short term and see if we can't catch ourselves that position, right? Yeah, guys. Okay, so yeah, take a look at this, right? See how volume right about here is an area of support, right? So that's currently where that's literally where we're supporting from right now. That's just about that bottom side of about $2.87. Now notice here, as we move into these zones here, price action is on that top end, right? Notice how the volume actually kind of dips and dips and dips. That's because we've never been there before, okay, guys? So that when that happens, guys, that usually means that we are pretty much in clear skies, right? So as soon as we start breaking above that 302 and start catching ourselves within just clear skies, guys, that would be a pretty liquid run towards the areas of about $3.30. Okay, guys, this could be a massive run coming in pretty soon for the XRP asset. Now, remember, guys, if you didn't see that stream last night, we go over all of the speculative targets and the reasons why they would do it based on technicals, stats, psychological reasons, and also some fundamentals as well. Okay, guys, so make sure to check that video out from last night. It was the live stream. Okay, guys, so now let's go ahead and use our volatility versus momentum, right? Because remember from last night, we still had an upper bound target that we wanted to kind of meet at, right? That would have been around the $3.10 zone, and it's still well, you know, I think it is still pertinent. I do believe that we have an edge to coming up with even tighter targets, right? So for example, yeah, we already got that at that 302, right? That's all good, but I think that from the 302, shorter bound targets could be looked at like this. Check this out. And I believe that we've already kind of met that play right there. Yeah, there we go, guys. So this is that play. Next target to the upside would be $3.13, followed by about $3.29. So I'm giving you here the more immediate targets so that you can kind of know how to play this thing, right? So we're going to put those receipts up in here so that you can take your screenshots or whatever you like, right, guys? Just about like this here. All right, team. So there we go. Now, leading towards the upside, of course, we have the resistance levels of 392 and 460, right? Specifically speaking, that 50% of around 425 looks pretty good too. Now, the pullback that we just got here, team, was based around the prior 4-hour bar, right? We got that 50% prior bar retrace, and there could be a continuation to the upside. Now, guys, if you're curious here, how we're able to call out all these targets and literally nail them like this and then continue, because remember, we're not talking about in hindsight here, guys. We're talking about pre-planned entries and exits and continuation targets. Make sure to get in touch with me at the ARC Masters course at Gmail, guys. We are about to announce one lucky winner for their Masters course, right? The Beginners Charting and Trading Mentorship, guys, which already has the first week in orientation, right? So make sure to catch your seat now before it's too late. So ARC Masters course at gmail.com and learn how to trade the financial markets, right, guys? Let's learn how to trade it for real and make a change in our portfolios, guys, because I can tell you this, many of my master students have already done it, and the ARCa Bulls are now hosting close to 400 master students, guys, and it's actually me giving you guys that lecture, right, guys, live. It's definitely with me. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on the analysis here and find out if this thing has continuation to the upside from the volatility versus momentum profile. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and get rid of these drawings here. Keep it very simple. Keep it very laxed. Okay, let's go to some granular time frames and take a look. So this is going to be the 15-minute time frame. A little bit of a shift here towards volatility increasing, which makes me want to see the 15-minute and even the 5-minute. Okay, guys. So yeah, we have some. This is your, remember, guys, volatility is going to be your acceleration, right? So contraction downside, that would be decelerating. It's not direction, okay? It's not direction. It's volatility. Direction is stochastic momentum. Now, if you're expanding towards the upside, that's acceleration, right? So just know that that could be, you flooring it, right, towards the upside, and you're letting go of that gas as we go down. Okay, guys, so I want to point this out because this is kind of critical for us to identify. We have downside posturing on that stochastic momentum with contraction. So that usually tells you that there is less sell side conviction during that moment. So we could be experiencing here a shift to the upside fairly soon. Okay, guys. So 10-minute time frame here. Yeah, it's still giving us a little bit of downside, but it's also starting to contract. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to close that bar. 15-minute time frame. Let's see what's up, man. Yeah, nice. Shifting towards a potential expansion phase here pretty soon. And we still have kind of an upward bias on that stochastic momentum indicator. So this tells you that there could be a short-lived downside, and here is about that end, right? So I think that we would experience about 30 minutes time frame of downside. So that would tell you that it would decline just about 48 cents, and that gives you a current ATR low of about $2.89. Okay, guys. So the 30-minute bar just opened. So I guess that would tell us that we would be pulling back to roughly, you know what? If there's anything that can stop us from continuing, well, maybe we can actually hit it. Yeah, actually, there was something. There's this reason here that could stop us from hitting that 289 target. I believe that price action would end up stopping right about here. 291.24 to 292.39 could be potential entry for those stragglers, right, guys? This could be an area to consider position long and let it rip, right? So, in other words, this thing is building kind of a bull flag formation, which could lead to further upside targets. Speculation on that upside target from entry at this lower bound could actually lead towards a top side that's confluent to this top area that we just reached today. Okay, guys, 302. Very interesting correlation right there. So let's put the receipts on this right now, guys, and find out. Right, here you go, and here you go. Make sure to respect your 50% retraces as well, which could be about $2.91, $2.91.84, that is. Okay, guys, now the upside, right? How much upside do we have? So it looks like we have upside to an hour, even a 3-hour upside into the 4-hour time frame, and I think, yeah, it would be a total upside of 6 hours before we can correct towards a short-term downside. Okay, so 6-hour time frame does have about let's see, 11 cents, close to 11 and a half cents, right? So that would put you at an ATR low of about 278, but we now know that this could actually negate that downside, right? So yeah, I'm talking about potential entries within. I'm going to give you one more target just in case there's a kind of an emergency low, right, guys? And that's going to be at the 50% of this range here. So I would say roughly about that 289.21. I'm going to put it down here for you guys, just like this, right? Remember that these plays are always. I'm going to try to put them out here for you as much as humanly possible, right, guys? Try to give you an edge. 289.20 to just about the low of 289.60 could be a secondary area for us to consider position longs. Okay, guys, I'm not saying that it is going to go there. I'm saying that those are mathematically probable. So 8-hour time frame, volatility versus momentum looking a little more a little healthier, right? Let's see, the 12-hour time frame also leading with some upside and expansion. Very good. The daily time frame, let's see this. All right, daily time frame does have a bit of upside, still some expansion going on. And your bi-daily time frame, guys, that just opened up today with a massive bullish signal and continuation to the upside. This is not done. Let's see the 3-day time frame, huge upside, huge expansion as well. All of this, guys. I think we're definitely headed to some other targets, right, guys? So make sure to be prepared here to load your potential bags inside of that zone, inside of those two zones, right, guys? I know that I still didn't put the second area here of targets, right? So let's just kind of leave it just like that here. And I do expect price action to kind of retrace into those targets there before continuing to that upside. Okay, guys, I do believe this. I think XRP is looking very damn good. All right, guys. So if any questions or concerns, remember to join the ARCa Bulls mentorship program. Okay, guys, that's going to be the ARC Masters course at Gmail. I want to see you front and center. Learn how to trade this. Learn how to call it. Learn how to not depend on anyone else ever again. And please let me know. Please let me know in the chat if you watch this thing all the way, man. So type in the chat all the way. I love you guys so much for all that support, and we shall chat very soon. Okay, guys. Love you, and we will chat. Yeah. Peace out, team. Adios. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever, ever. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well, a very, very good rest of your night and or day, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios, team.